The Modian Curators are in a mad dash to explore as much of the remaining unexplored space near them as they reasonably can, in search of what secrets the galaxy yet withholds. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris First Contact in our Clandestine Curiosity series. This is the science ship, MCS Fireball, of Madeline Illingworth. Of course, it belonged to one of the late initial scientists of the Curators' reign, but those scientists are all dead now. Because we're fleeting as a species. Until we can genetically modify that out, we are fleeting. Our leaders don't live very long, unfortunately. Looks like we have a research agreement proposal from the Ralaketh United Colonies. That's a no. We're not gonna, like, you're literally on the opposite side of the galaxy from me. I'm not going to give up 0.25 of my influence every single turn so that you can have some of our technology. We are the curators of knowledge and secrets and all things clandestine and curious. Thank you very much. Now go away. Alright, I want you to build that mining station. Tell you what, stop. Build that mining station. Now build that research station. Now build a starbase there. We have just enough influence for the next... Hey, the Rhiannon autocracy has joined the galactic community. The galactic community has been formed, by the way. That's an interesting development. No word yet on the galactic market. Hey, the United Jubaran Authority has insulted us. Really? That's how you're going to act toward us. Well... I mean, tell you what, let me make sure. let me just make sure that we're doing all we can in this particular area to defend what's ours. Okay? We're just gonna add a few more stations here. There we go. Still building them up. But if they're gonna start getting aggressive, I don't want to deal with them. The Rhiannon autocracy has closed their borders. Let's return the favor. Ooh, hello. Military dictatorship zombies. Hegemonic imperialists. And they control what appears to be a lot of territory over on the far side of the galaxy. In the same region opposite ours that we're currently trying to explore. Interesting. Still have some... Hang on. Didn't I have a construction ship working on this? Go build that research station. I've been waiting for you to build that. That's a lot of minor artifacts per month. Thank you very much. Would really like for you to get on that. Alright, so the extra influence you're seeing right now is not actually going to disappear until this particular station is built. And they're going to start on that right about now. I cannot wait until... Alright, independence has been guaranteed. The Latrepians have guaranteed the independence of the Nodgclax stellar mandate. Nice. We have discovered a new archaeological site in Siagawa. Siagawa 2. Okay, there we go. First contact event pending. Long-range scanners have picked up readings in the Orfang system that could best be described as giant heat blobs. It's worth investigating. Make it so. Guarantee. That didn't last long. Okay. That was a very short-lived declaration. Our science ships are arriving up here. A cursory scan of the planet's surface reveals a weak signal pulsing into the darkness of space. Leave be for now. That's a little bit challenging for you. We need to explore, level up a bit before you go investigating all of those unusual things. Those strange new worlds. Let's just get a little bit better at our jobs first, before you die. That's the key thing with my scientists. I want to get you experienced so that you can study stuff, but then I need to make sure you study it before you pass away. It's a challenge with the Modians so far. Following a long period of growing support for the Veterans for Victory movement, the League of Zem Opuk has finally embraced the faction, adopting their core values and policies, so they're now more militaristic. Great. So the Zemrapukians are now angrier. by default.
Special project
Great, love it.
is finished.
Cybrix artifact recovered. A thorough investigation of Velderam 2 has unearthed evidence of a past Cybrix presence. An OA team from the MCS Insolent has managed to bring a relatively well-preserved artifact back to the ship, which should hopefully increase our knowledge of this ancient civilization. We got a nice society boost for that as well. And let's see, first contact event pending. The spaceborne life forms, which the Modian head of society research has come to refer to as Tianki, are docile creatures, capable of accessing some lower dimension of subspace. They roam from system to system with remarkable ease. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source. But intake of other nutrients has yet to be observed. They will rarely, if ever, attack. Even when provoked, they can safely be ignored. Very fascinating.
Contacted by aliens.
So that is yet another project for me to look into. All right, we finished that first contact. So what are my envoys currently doing? Let's go ahead. Do I have anything going on up here? Am I spying on the Jubarns at all? No, I'm not. Let's change that. Agnes Underhill. Start spying on them. I want to find out more about them. See if we can mess with them at all. Cybrix home system located. After intense study of our recovered Cybrix artifacts, scientists on Modia have managed to deduce the exact location, the exact galactic coordinates of a system the ancient machines refer to as Cybrix Prime, possibly where their civilization retreated after their abortive attempt to exterminate all sapient organic life. We should launch an expedition to the system before someone else beats us to it. Contact the nearest science ship. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to send this science ship. We're going to go ahead and have Isabella Robertson. So this is an older school science ship. Let's have you survey the system first. I hope that wasn't the scientist that was going to go all... Okay, good, it wasn't. All right, we're going to have 2 scientists take care of this.
They wish to speak with us.
Research agreement from the foot. No, sorry. Not going to share my research progress with anyone else. That is not in a good spot.
They wish to speak with us. A system has been charted.
I don't love that at all. Commercial pact invitation from... No! Gravitic sensors. Nice. All right. Detection array. Ooh, that needs to get researched right now. We don't have cloaking yet, but at least if we can detect cloak ships, I will take it. Our detailed survey of Eiffel 4 has revealed that it may once have supported life on the distant past. In the distant past, there are significant deposits of frozen water at the polar ice caps and beneath the planet's surface. The existence of valley networks suggests that water may once have flowed freely. Terraforming this planet would theoretically be possible, but we do not yet possess the technology to accomplish this monumental task within a realistic time frame. Fascinating.
We grow ever stronger.
What are you doing? Why do I keep having science ships like show up that aren't doing... Oh wait, this is the one that was investigating Velderam. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. You come here and keep exploring. Oh yeah, that's right. We were gonna... This fleet was supposed to be patrolling, but I had to send them back. Why did I have to send them back? What was it that happened like 3 episodes ago? No, 2 episodes ago. I don't even... Yeah, okay. Well, we'll have them upgraded, then maybe they'll actually start patrolling. Oh, hey. Let's go ahead and add these stations. And then add the Ensmars starbase. We're going to start expanding in this direction. We want that L gate, absolutely. But I really just want to explore this part of space. Thank you very much. The sheer number of worlds that we have here that are just ripe for terraforming. Senate is now in session. Okay. So we're voting on cooperative research channels. Diplomatic weight from tech plus 20%. Ha, yes. Research station output plus 10% and starbase upkeep plus 5%. So that will represent a slight dip in my energy production.
Space charts updated.
Okay, so let's now jump you here and have you survey. Queen Charlotte Belvedere has died at the age of 83, so that means now in charge is Queen Margaret. She's a frontier spirit, champion of the people, and she has the eye for talent. Very nice indeed.
Ships ready for action.
Crown Princess Margaret Belvedere is the new heir. She has Corvette focus and she's a reformer, so monthly unity plus 10%. Nice. We need to get these stations built as soon as possible so that we can get Ensmars added. Also, Kerbal is, not to be confused with Kerbal Space Program, is an actual system that
Project done. Not so special now,
we will be able to
was it?
colonize. A vast signal amplifier has sent a blast of energy through the portal on Iroquois. The effect was immediate. The pressure on the far side of the portal is noticeably stronger, and with it comes an increased flow of dark matter. So this will now produce additional dark matter. It's just a colony that produces extra dark matter. It's a beautiful thing. All right. Go ahead and take care of this research project, please. And I want to go ahead and have... probably this... Honestly, I need to just build a new one. Let's just build a new construction ship and send them straight to Cybrex Prime. That's the fastest way to do this. There's also the one in Fear Mathrios, but
is finished.
the Cybrex Central Nexus. It would seem that the Cybrex re-evaluated their galactic crusade against organic life at some point during its 17th year. Whether this change was prompted by losses on the battlefield or an ideological shift in their network consensus, we may never know. But for whatever reason, the Cybrex decided to halt their campaign. They began a slow withdrawal that lasted for nearly a century until they eventually vanished completely. We now know that they retreated to this system, where they had constructed a massive ring world designed to house their entire civilization. They isolated themselves here for several millennia until an independent explorer chanced upon their system and spread its location to the rest of the galaxy. The news that the dreaded Cybrex had been found again prompted several neighboring powers to organize a massive military expedition, which bombarded the Cybrex ring world into rubble. Strangely, the Cybrex seem to have offered no resistance whatsoever. That last line, though, that one always hits hard. So, listen, if the Cybrex set out to exterminate all life in the galaxy, sounds a lot like what we did in Herald of the Dark Nova, they deserved what was coming to them, no doubt. There's no questioning that. There's no hemming and hawing. There's no splitting hairs. There's no debating. It's just, they deserved it. But there's something about, like, the Cybrex were a unified consciousness, which isn't too different conceptually from just an individual. So imagine someone's done you wrong. They've done something to you. They've harmed you in an irreparable and monstrous way. And you have the opportunity to avenge yourself or avenge whoever was taken from you by this monstrous person. And you find them, and you decide to do that. You decide, to seek retribution in whatever way you see fit. There's something about the act of total contrition and acceptance. It's not quite noble, because again, what they did was terrible. But there's something about that just being so willing to accept the consequences of your mistakes that you just don't even fight when your past sins come back to close the loop, so to speak. There's just something profound about that. That last line in the Cybrex chain just always hits so hard. Fascinating. So, we have found the Cybrex Warforge. We've gained 100 minor artifacts, 9999 unity, 4,284 engineering research, 7,409 energy, and we have the ability to use the secrets of the Cybrex. Okay, so a couple of things we can do now. First of all, I'm going to get my extra envoy. Thank you very much. We also gained a maximum infiltration level bonus. So with that extra envoy, I am now going to start spying on the Sibylan Hive. Our new construction ship should be ready any minute now. It's not quite ready yet. Oh, we got 2 traditions. Holy crap. Okay, well, yeah, infiltration speed plus 50%. Do it. Wow, 2 new traditions at once. I love it. All right, so the construction ship is seconds away from being finished. There it is. Let's go ahead and send a starbase in. Or send you in to construct a starbase. Wow.
Research complete.
Gonna send a starbase into Cybrex Alpha. What could possibly go wrong? Okay. Now that we finish this, we have another extra envoy. Nothing is quite as powerful as a well-placed insult, and we now know how to insult a species progenitor in many languages. Oh my god, that's awesome. All right, I'm making sure my observation station on Fear Mathrios is still up, and it is. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and research this habitability boost, because it's going to help us across the board in ways that are quite direct. Most of our colonies, all of our colonies really, aside from Modia and Port Eleanor, we have habitability problems, and the extra 5% would be meaningful in terms of our production. If you're wondering what I mean by that, let's look at Avonhead, for example. Because the habitability is only 65%, the penalties are 35% more amenities usage, 35% higher pop upkeep, almost 17.5% fewer resources produced by jobs, and 17% slower pop growth speed. Yeah, we really need to get that habitability increased, and I would love to be able to terraform those worlds sooner than later, so we'll focus on that as well. Okay, we have this science ship. I'm going to go ahead and send you in this direction now. I have you surveying that area of space. I really would like to take out... I would love to get the tree. How... I mean, our ships are powerful enough to take on the life tree protectors. So I'm going to go ahead and send the Teal fleet down to intercept that. We're going to take care of that. Because we have so many science ships in the area, we can absolutely investigate that and get it done. Why wouldn't we? Why, indeed, would we not? Alright, so this exploration vessel... I'm going to go ahead and just leave you in Cybrex Prime. Okay? That's how that's going to go.
Space charts updated.
Alright, so this one was going to build a starbase in Ensmars, but because I wanted to go ahead and get the Cybrex Prime station included, that is not going to happen right away. However, I can go ahead and start the Secrets of the Cybrex policy, or project. We're currently finishing the drone study. That's going to be done in 3 months, and then we're going to jump into the Secrets of the Cybrex. We're going to delve into the secrets of the Cybrex. Let's see what we can find out. Interesting. Alright, so we're going to mutualize this rivalry. Do I have cruisers yet? No, I don't. Ironically, that's what we're putting off in order to get all these other projects done. Which is kind of annoying.
They wish to speak with us.
Non-aggression pact invitation. No. I need as much influence per month as possible right now.
Project
so
done.
Mining
Not
drone
so
work ethic.
special now, was it?
When not posturing with their mining lasers aimed at Modian ships, the drones appear steadfast and dumbly hard-working, hacking away at mineral-poor asteroids for want of something better to do. What is more interesting is that the drones are not completely silent, contrary to earlier assumptions. They emit signal pings, though extremely infrequently and at a wavelength hard to isolate from background noise. If there is anyone left to receive these pings, may be a mystery for another time. So we have the option to make them easier to kill, or to say fascinating automata, which gives us better mining station output. We're definitely going with the latter option, as I usually do. And let's be honest, does anyone ever really go for the for the other options? Really? I think not. All right, so what else can we do here? I mean, I can try to improve relations with the United Jubaran Authority. We're currently rivals with them, so that's giving us some additional influence, but maybe if I use this new envoy to improve relations with them.
A system has been charted.
Maybe that'll head off any particular
We grow ever stronger.
hostile situation that could be developing. Because I don't feel quite prepared for that at the moment, not gonna lie. I do not feel prepared. So we have 2 ruined ring worlds, by the way. In case you missed that, we have 2. Alright, let's build that research station. We are gaining 2.76 additional influence per month. Modia, let's see. Probably need to just do an industrial district, although there's also an argument that a city district is in order. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that so we have more building slots on Modia. Alright, we need to upgrade those platforms and these as well. We may yet be able to add additional platforms soon, but not just yet. Okay, so we have relic activation available. By the way, what this does, for 2,000 minerals and 3,000 unity, which we just hit 3,000, so it gave us the option to activate it, we can gain 1,000 alloy. And then passively, we can build Cybrix Warform armies at our capital, because we have that. So if anything dares mess with us, we can just, build Cybrix Warforms. But hopefully we won't actually have to resort to anything that violent, right? Right? We're pacifists. We don't want to fight. But if you come knocking, you got another thing coming. Through hard work and experience, scientist Mathilda Wimborne has developed new skills. Which skill specifically? Oh, nice. So she has the industry expertise and the materials expertise. That's good for a researcher that is slotted to study engineering. That's a win. All right, so we are very close. Oh, just kidding. We are able to add Ensmars to our territory. Let's do that. All right, I can definitely see that there's some additional exploration going on out here. Our science ships have finally arrived, and we've really started digging into this area of the galaxy, so I'm curious to see what we'll find. And frankly, this is almost farther than I got in those alternative universe episodes. I didn't quite get all the science ships over here to start exploring yet, but now I already have. Sensors pick up rhythmic movement on the hellish surface of Ebliuk 1A. Okay. Research that, please.
We grow ever stronger.
There's Ensmars. Ooh, tropical world, savanna world. Okay. Starting to see colonizable planets. Very reassuring. Geothermal. The measured pounding observed from orbit is the motion of immense and ancient geothermal extractors breathing their last. Built and then abandoned at some point in the distant past, the vast batteries of disintegrating machinery have been pumping up superheated fluids from the planet's core ever since. Their storage capacitors are all broken or leaking, but some energy can still be siphoned from them. Excellent. Yeah, we've ignored the pulsating stars for now, just on account of not wanting to lose a scientist. Where's the Teal fleet? Alright. I'm going to go ahead and hit the life tree protectors. They're over here in Monsoon. This is not where they should be. Adelaide Sackville has developed new skills. So she's commanded the MCS Explorer, and now she will live for 25 years longer. Thank God we need those kind of bonuses.
We grow ever stronger. Technology secure.
Oh, son of a... The Life Tree Protectors jumped to where one of my science ships is surveying. Oh, crap, you're set to passive. Get away. Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. All right, there are Society technologies available for research. Holy crap, I forgot they were still set to passive. That's annoying. Very well-timed music, once again, by the way. Okay, there's lots of technologies that I really want to look into here. I think the Ancient Suspension Field might be in order, but the Edicts Fund plus 20. Also this, but we don't need those tile blockers cleared just yet. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the Ancient Suspension Field researched. That seems like a good idea. All right, let's see if we can work to save that science ship. All right, thankfully the science ship was not hurt. And the Life Tree Protectors are... Now, if we kill them here, will we get the quest fulfilled? We will. All right, reinforce fleet. I want you to head back to the Ibriri station, please. Actually, why don't you go all the way back to Bermuda, please? All right. Now, Modia has an additional slot. What do we do with that? Oh, we have crystal mines. Oh, gene clinics, though. Yeah, that needs to happen. Additional pop growth. As soon as possible, please and thanks. Also, let's get our science ship, who is now set to evasive. We're going to research that project. We're going to survey that system, and then I will just have you... Yeah, the tree's over here. So I'll have you then research that project, survey that system, and then I want you to survey over here and automatically survey. Perfect. We have finished researching the detection array. Got so many good options. The null void beam. I probably need to go ahead and research this. It's only going to take 9 more months to get it done. And if I have the null void beam on a lot of my ships, if anyone does mess with me, they'll regret it. Harriet Grosvenor has died at the age of 78. Oh, rest in peace. That's a shame. Okay, well... You know what? I'm going to go with the Archaeo Studies researcher, not because there's any bonus to their exploration capability, but because they're the youngest, and because I might be able to move them into a research slot later in life. So let's just have them continue to automatically explore.
A system has been charted.
I don't quite have enough pops to justify higher starbase capacity right now, and I would love to have a starbase in Cybrix Alpha, given that it borders the Sibulan Hive. But we are now friendly with them, and it's not improving anymore. Alright, nice. So we gained some progress in both regenerative hull tissue and amoeba breeding program, which we already had progress in, and 40 additional society research progress. Now go look into the tree for me, please. They're going to finish surveying Eblu first, and that's fine.
Space charts updated.
Yeah, there's definitely, like, nothing going on here. So I need to expand in this direction as fast as possible.
Research complete.
What's this? Null void beam? Yep. Perfect. Okay, so... Yep, hyperdrive to... Or... blue laser. Yep, let's go ahead and do that, just because it's just going to be done in 15 months. I'd rather have that in place. Also, since I have the null void beam now, remember, the null void beam is a similar damage pattern to... Let's see here. It's a really similar damage pattern to coil guns. So I'm going to replace... any ship that I have that was using coil guns Not anymore. We're going to have the null void beam instead. That also applies to platforms. And tell you what, let's go ahead and just fully diversify. We'll have the whale have literally every type of weapon that I currently have available to me. Perfect. Alright, so right now you are... Let's go ahead and give you the order to upgrade. And then I'll probably have them start patrolling like they were supposed to a while ago. How about that? I've put it off long enough. Okay. Alright, so we've passed cooperative research channels. Initial scans of the asteroid TD-1997 suggest a dense mass of wrought metal within it, perhaps part of some machinery or other technology. Further scanning required for more detailed data. Research, please. Find out more. Crown Princess Bertha Belvedere is the new heir. Oh, wow. Hold on. So we've already had another changing of the guard. Yeah, I guess the queen was pretty old. So now Margaret Belvedere is 23, and she's the queen. We have additional unity coming in since she's the queen. And Corvettes build faster. What's this? Ah, the Veil. Phased planet. The MCS Fireball reports that the planet, the Veil, exhibits some incredible properties. Occluded by a strange envelope of what can only be described as psionic energy, the Veil possesses a hitherto thought impossible number of superimposed quantum states per unit of space. Every 3 months, the number of states reaches a critical level, and the Veil experiences a complete dimensional phase shift, its particle fields rotating out of one dimension and into another. This rotation phases a shrouded world from another dimension into ours, only to phase back into a Gaia world at the end of the next period. Perhaps we might develop a method to prevent the planet from shifting, but we should secure the system first. So we gained 2,834 physics research for this. By the way, we are 21 months away from the secrets of the Cybergs. But yeah, that just took 4 months off of our research project right there. That I will take. But we're also 33 minutes into this episode. Time flies when you're having fun. Oh, I got a lot of influence for doing all that stuff. So tell you what, let's go ahead and build a starbase here. I also... I would benefit from having one of these added to my territory as well. I'm going to go ahead and add the Fionis system. The arid world, we're going to need to terraform that, but I want to have that in my territory so it's ready to go. And now is the perfect time to go ahead and incorporate that. But let's stop this episode here. In the next one, we're going to continue exploring this. This is looking really promising, but my ability to, capture it all quickly is a little suspect. We'll have to see how that entire situation plays out, because we're not generating a ton of influence per turn right now, or per day, per month. It's just not happening. So in order to generate what we would need to capture all of this for ourselves, we'd have to have rivalries. We'd have to have lots of special events that gave us more influence. We might have to do more power projection. That might be one way to do it. So this grants up to 2 influence depending on how many ships you have compared to your empire size. So if I were to expand my naval capacity and have more ships defending, that could give us some more influence. So there are a number of tricks that we can attempt, but it's going to be a challenge regardless. And it's maybe a bit of an uphill battle, but it's interesting, and I hope... I mentioned this last episode, but I really hope we can go ahead and get cloaking technology. That would be really nice. I would like the ability to cloak in the Clandestine Curiosity series, but so far, we haven't been able to in either dimension. So, I guess it is what it is what it is, but hopefully will turn out a little bit better in this version of events than the other one. Let's just put it that way. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 4 p.m. US Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.